Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more of the Long Dark. And today we are heading out. We are leaving our little farmstead. We are leaving this area, is the plan. And we are going to try and strike out for pastures new. So we've been in Pleasant Valley for a good couple of episodes now. And we've done very well for ourselves. This farmstead has been great. And if you haven't seen the most recent episode, we found and killed a bear, and that gave us lots of meat. So now is probably the time to go. Our equipment is in good position, is in good condition. Our position is good. We're healthy, and yeah, we're heading out. Now you may notice we are slightly encumbered. I've had to make hard decisions. We had so much good stuff with us that I didn't know what to take and what to leave behind. But basically, I've tried to do the best I can. We've got lots of bear meat on us, which is 900 calories. We've got some MREs on us, which are 1700 calories. We've got some energy bars, which are 500 calories, but they only weigh 0.1 of a kilo, so they are really efficient in terms of the calorie to weight ratio. We've got about 5 litres of water. Yeah, it's good. We had some rose hip tea before we headed off. We had a cup of coffee, so we've got the bonuses to fatigue and cold, just in case we need them. And yeah, I'm just going to start making a run for it. So I do have a map. I don't normally use a map in this game, but I've used one the last couple of episodes. I want to make sure we covered most of the locations before we left, and it appears that we have. I also didn't know how to get to the next area, the coastal highway, but I think I found a way to get there. I'm not entirely sure. I believe I've done it. But we're going to have to get there and find out. There's no guarantee that I'm actually going to be able to get there from this direction. I'm not sure if it's possible to get from Pleasant Valley to the coastal highway. We may have to unlock it via Mystery Lake. But I'm hopeful that we can get to it from this way. So we're going to try. We're heading out. There wasn't really much else to do. If I was just playing the game and not trying to make a series out of this, you know, if I wasn't doing a let's play, I'd have been quite happy to stay where I was, do a bit more random exploration, you know, poke my head into a few caves, fight a few more bears, that kind of thing. We were in a really good position, with lots of food, lots of supplies. We basically needed for nothing at the moment. But because I'm doing a let's play, it means coming outside of my comfort zone. It means trekking across the wilderness in hopes of pastures new, and which very well may lead to my death. So I hope you guys appreciate this, because I don't want this series to end. I really like this series. I really like this game. It's so pretty. But anyway, we've got a long way ahead of us, so I do have a lot of supplies on me. That's one reason why we're overburdened. I would have loved to take more food, but I had to prioritise stuff. So we've got all our basic tools: knives, hatchets, pry bar, a couple of flares, the bedroll. Did I take the bedroll in the end? Let's check. Yeah, I brought the bedroll so we can actually camp. I've got tinder on me, so you know, if I find a few sticks, I can start a fire if we get too cold. Because I don't know where we're going to come out in Coastal Highway. I don't have a map for Coastal Highway. So, presuming we can actually get into that area, we will be, you know, it will be entirely off the map exploration again. And that's the way I love to play these games. Sometimes you got a map, it just ruins, you know, the wonder of just finding stuff on your own. But hopefully I've got the right stuff. We're not carrying a torch with us. I had to leave the lantern behind, so light could become an issue again. There's just, I mean, the lanterns themselves, they're great, but they are 1.5 kilos when fully fueled. And, you know, that's 3 bear steaks. That's 1800. That's 2400 calories or something stupid like that. It's a lot of calories. It's a good day or two's worth of food for one storm lantern. So as I had to do last time when we travelled from Mystery Lake to Pleasant Valley, I've had to leave that behind. But anyway, this whole episode is not about me. Rather, he says, burping into the microphone. I'm terribly sorry. That was rude of me. This whole episode is not going to be me explaining the choices I've made. I have made them, and we shall live and die by them. But it should be enough that if we can get to the other side, if we can get to the 3rd zone and reach Coastal Highway, we should be able to survive there. Hopefully. There's a wolf ahead, but he's heading away from us. That'll be fine. I've got all the bullets on us. We've still got 26 bullets, I think. We've got 10 in the rifle and 16 in our backpack. So we're pretty good on ammunition. Getting up to the radio tower, which I don't think we can see from here anymore. But there's a radio tower. It's great. If you ever come to this area, you should go there. You get lovely views and all the bullets in the world. So we're actually retracing a lot of our steps here. This is the way we were exploring originally when we first encountered this area. And we're going to be passing the... what was it? The rural crossroads or something? Where we first set up shop and camped for the evening. Unfortunately, we couldn't stay there for very long. Ooh, I think I hear wolves howling in the distance. We couldn't stay there for very long, simply because the houses there were too modern. They had no provisions for making fires, so that was what forced us to continue exploring. And after a couple of... thought I heard something running. But yeah, after a couple of false starts following the road in the wrong direction, that mostly led us to dead ends, we managed to find the Pleasant Valley Farmstead, and I love that place. It's a beautiful house that I would love to live in myself in real life. But we did very well there. And we've left... I'm not sure what we've left behind. We left so much stuff behind. There's bear pelts curing, deer, wolf, arrow making supplies, spare tools, all that stuff. And we've just had to leave it all behind because we can't carry it all. This game does really make an issue out of you. You know, you're forced to make hard decisions on what you can and can't take with you. Here we go, rural crossroads. Yep, I remember that, right? So this is where we first came up. I don't even know how we got here anymore. I think we came from that direction. Found these houses, which were basically ruined shacks. And then in the middle of the night, we had to flee across this bridge, get chased by a wolf, and then made our way into that little house there. And it was a lovely house. I was really chuffed when we first found the house, but it just wasn't to be. Unfortunately, without anywhere to make a fire, we just couldn't stay there very long and had to move on. Now, I could have tried to make a fire indoors. I mean, not really, the game doesn't let you, but just point out that making a campfire inside a house basically is what leads to this, which has led me to wonder recently if all the burnt out buildings we find weren't from people trying to survive and then accidentally burning their own houses down. Because we have found a lot of burnt out buildings and not much explanation for them. Now, if you've seen the previous episode, you know that this road leads absolutely nowhere. So why am I following it? Well, there's a turning off it apparently that I wasn't paying attention to. Just before we get to the cave-in, and apparently that leads me in some manner to Coastal Highway, and I'm hoping it's accessible from this side. Some routes are only one way. This may lead us to a sheer cliff face, in which case I will be very upset. But here's hoping. Now, I think it's still a ways to go. It's past the bend. I'm not seeing anything on my right hand side that looks like it would lead me anywhere. There's a lovely view. I know I'm kind of rushed for time, we've got to get there in daylight and all, but damn, this game is beautiful. Just with the sound of the wind in the trees, and I'm not being eaten alive by wolves or bears. It's all great, really. It's all great. I did chalk up on calories before we head off, so we did start off with about 2,000 calories, dropping down to 1,500 just now. We've got 10 hours of daylight left. Temperature is... well, actually, temperature is actually a little low. I hadn't noticed. But we're pretty well rugged up. Our gear is all in good condition because we did some repair work on that a few episodes ago. Okay. Does this look like where I might want to go? I don't know. The turning is right there. Okay, I've got to check my map. Ooh, hang on. Yep, this is it. This is what I want to follow. So we never went up here before. I was following... initially, when I first came along this road, I was following the power lines, thinking they would lead me to houses. They led me to a dead end. Don't trust power lines. Actually, no. Sorry. Strike that. If you are ever lost, follow rivers and power lines. They will always lead you somewhere. That's pretty much the only survival advice I can give you. I'm not very good at survival. I'm not very good at playing computer games either, so... Don't take my advice on this. Don't take my advice in playing computer games. Don't take my advice in survival. What can I give you advice on? I'm not going to give anyone advice anymore. I probably shouldn't be allowed to give advice to people. This is what we do. My advice is, don't take advice from me. There we go. Okay, that kind of looks like a path up. I don't know if it is the path up we want. Kind of hopeful. Okay, we've got a fallen tree. I don't know, that looks promising. We'll try it. We've got plenty of daylight left. Got food on me. Don't know, I don't want to just carry on that way blindly. I wonder if there's anything in this tree. I always think there might be something in these trees, but there never is. They're just hollow. That's a shame. I want something to be in the tree, damn it. Okay, yeah, I don't think I want to go that way. This looks quite imposing. This is going to cause us some fatigue getting up as well. Let's quickly check. We might want to just take a drink. I've got 3.4 litres of water left. If I had more. Oh well. Alright, let's chalk up on calories. Okay. Let's go. Fatigue is climbing, but that's to be expected when we're climbing. I really hope this is the way to go. If it's not, we're going to be a bit stuck. I also really hope this isn't a one-way trip. Some of them... Yeah, like the way we got into Pleasant Valley, you can't go back to Mystery Lake from that way. There is a way back from Pleasant Valley to Mystery Lake, just it's not the way you came in. And I'm not sure how we'd handle if we had to, if we had to take a trip from Pleasant Valley to Mystery Lake and then try and get into the coastal highway. But this... not sure where this leads me. Ooh, an abandoned mine. Okay, this is promising. Ooh, wow, look at that view. Okay, I want to get close to the edge but not fall off. Wow, look at that view. Can we see our house from here? There's the road. No, our houses must be... Oh, I can just see it. I swear I can just see it over there. I swear there's the house there and the silo there, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's not waste time getting overexcited about the pretty view. So, we found the abandoned mine. I really hope I can get in this way. We can. Okay, now I'm completely blind. So... Oh man, there's stuff here. But I can't take the stuff. Okay, oh shoot. This is dark. Okay, we're gonna have to break out a flare. I did bring a couple of flares. Not many. Okay, let's... This isn't creepy at all. Now, we're off map. I don't have a map for this. I don't know. There's choices. Why are there choices? Okay, I'm left-handed, so I always go left. It's not a good system. We spoke about not taking advice from me before. Oh god. Oh my word. Ooh, is that bullets? Wow, okay. Okay, this is creepy as hell. Check the metal container. Don't want those. Don't want that. Okay. Shit. Which way am I meant to go, guys? Okay. Not a massive fan of abandoned mines and wandering in the dark, and really concerned about the fact that this could be quite a long mine. Oh god. And I really only have one more flare after this, so I can't hang around too long. Screw it, we're going to take that. We're a little bit overburdened, but that's fine. Of course there's supplies down here. There's so much stuff down here. Oh god, I can't check the lockers. I haven't got time. My flare's going to go out. And I've only got one left. I mean, there could be a flare in the locker, but yeah, that would be bad. I mean, we could end up being in a situation where I have to strike matches. I really wasn't planning on using my flares for this. I didn't know it was going to lead us into a mine shaft. Okay. Oh god. I don't know which way to go. I want to keep going up, I guess. Ooh, okay. This could be something, anything. Jerry can, newsprint. What I really want isn't... No, I don't want that. I want flares. I want to find some flares. Please tell me there's some flares down here. Can I not? Oh, I can shut shut. Is there a flare in you? Give me more flares. I'm wasting time trying to find flares here. God damn it. Anything else around? I mean, I'm really happy I found more bullets, but this is going to start to sputter. Okay. This one goes up. My plan is we need to go up. And we're going left again. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Opening, opening, opening. I've never been so happy to see daylight in my life. And it's not where we came in, thank God. I was worried then that this was going to be where I'd come in. But it's not. This is a different area. It looks similar, but it's not. Okay, ooh, there's another bullet. I'll have that. There's some water. We'll take that. Sewing kit we're going to leave. We're not worried about stuff like that. Can I check out the portal loot? No, I can't. Okay. I don't know what you'd probably find in a portal loot. I probably don't want to find out. Don't need the antiseptic. I've got plenty of that. Okay, this is good. We only used up one flare getting through that place. I don't need matches. I've got matches. Okay. Oh, I am so overjoyed that we got through that on one. And this is where I find out which... Coastal Highway! We found the Coastal Highway. Oh, thank God. I thought this was going to just lead me back into the same place or something. That's crazy. But hey. I didn't want to end up back in Pleasant Valley. You know, if the mine had 2 exits that were onto the same place. But here we are. Excellent. Okay. Let's see what we can see. I have no idea where we are. We've come out of a cliff face. Okay, I'm keeping this flare on me just in case there's a wolf around. I don't want to waste a bullet on a wolf that I won't be able to do anything with anyway. Okay, what we got? What we got? What we got? Ooh. Ooh. I can see a little pier. Do I want to go that way or that way? Oh, let's break a habit of a lifetime and go right, shall we? I can see like little huts. I can see what might be a road. There's some piers. Those look like fishing shacks. There must be some shelter around here somewhere. We've got 9 hours of daylight left. And we're doing really well. We're actually in pretty good condition. Oh wow, we've already found a building. This is great. This is cool. Much different terrain. So, Coastal Highway. I guess we're right on the coast now. I know it makes sense, but yeah, that's the ocean over there. I have heard rumours that the ice gets a bit thin. So, getting to some of those shacks we might have to be careful about. But still, we made it. That was really good. I was very worried we weren't able to get here from this direction, or at least, you know, from the direction we travelled. The mine caught me out. I was a bit worried we were going to be left stumbling around in the dark there for the rest of our lives. But okay, I'm going to call this episode here, so thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we start exploring the Coastal Highway. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Do leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, I hope I'll see you later. Bye!